Hey, everybody. Today we're talking about being you. How fun is that? You don't have to be like anybody else. You just get to be however you're supposed to be. That's what we're talking about today, your authenticity. So stick around.
You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.
So a lot of times we talk about being authentic, and we hear this all the time. Just be you, just show up, just be authentically you. But what does that really mean? Well, I know that if you've ever taken a coaching program or you've ever been in a course on online marketing or anything like that, you may have received templates or scripts or swipe files. And it's really, really helpful. These are actually great tools that you can use to spark some ideas to get going. In fact, I have a Canva template vault and a content template vault because I want to help you spark some ideas. But it does sometimes pose a problem because if you are learning a strategy and you implement it, and the person you're learning it from teaches it to thousands and thousands of people just like you, the strategy becomes less effective. It stops working as much because now everybody's used it. And strategies always change because of the algorithm or because of what's called strategy fatigue. And strategy fatigue can happen because of online courses and programs where you're teaching, okay, do A, B, and C all the time. And then thousands of people do A, B, and C all the time, so it doesn't work anymore. People are tired of it, and we need to switch up the strategy. That's why it's always good to have a marketing strategist in your back pocket who can tell you the hottest new trends and the greatest strategies that are working right now. But it doesn't mean that I want to knock the tools and the templates and the swipe files. They're still very powerful. But let's say you've been in a course and you have some swipe files, and I actually offer these in my programs as well. They're helpful, but they should just be a guide. It's like reading the cliff notes to a course or to a book instead of reading the whole book. It's like taking somebody else's interpretation and just putting it out there into the world to make it easy for yourself, but none of you is in that. It's not your interpretation. It's not your thoughts and your ideas and your talents and your skills. But the thing is, that's what everyone wants to see. They want to see you. That's what authenticity is. So if you have a swipe file or a script or a template or something like that and you want to use it, by all means, go ahead, but put your own spin on it. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people post literally the same thing, sometimes word for word. I know that in my program, I have lots of swipe files and scripts that I give, and I can tell you when I know somebody has just taken it and used almost every word exactly the same, and then just switched like two things. And really what this does is it makes you look bad. It doesn't make me look bad for creating the script. It makes you look bad for not changing it up and putting your own personality and spin on it. Because first of all, I have a lot of followers across all my platforms and I have a lot of subscribers and listeners. And if somebody sees, oh, that person's copying Meliss, it's not going to make Meliss look bad. It's just enough eyeballs have been on my stuff that someone could actually go, oh, that does sound just like Meliss. But why are people following Meliss? Why do they follow me? Well, I don't know exactly why, but it does have to do with me, something about me, whether it's I'm a Pisces or that I have long hair or they like the way I teach or anything. I have a chihuahua. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, maybe ask yourself, why do you follow me? Why are you a listener to my podcast? Because those are the same reasons why your clients are going to be looking to you for answers.
Are you tired of trying to figure things out on your own and then finding expensive solutions online? Then I've got just the thing for you. Check out all of my business building and mindset kits. They're all $7 or $14, and they can help you take the actionable steps you need to get your business moving in the right direction. Visit learn.abundantstrategy.com to see the ever-growing collection of kits. Happy learning!
They're interested in your content because they want to know your thoughts. They want to know what's going on up in your mind. They want to know what you're teaching. You're educating on what? not on somebody else's copycat strategy, but on your authentic self, on the way you think, on the way you strategize, on the way you help people with a transformation. And also all the things not business, the way you are with your family, the hobbies that you have, the nuances, the quirks, all of those things. I want you to be uniquely you, not only offline, but especially online. So use the strategies that you learn. Take it all in like a sponge. But before you spit it back out into the world, make sure it has your golden touch on it. Because that's what everybody wants to see. We don't want to see your cookie cutter posts that are exactly the same as the next one. We don't want to see you awkwardly showing up in a format that you clearly do not enjoy. So for example, I love podcasting. I could do it at midnight if I want. I could do it after my kids are asleep. I could do it literally whenever I want. And I love that. And I could be wearing pajamas. I could be in a towel. It doesn't matter because it's just an audio platform. But there are people who are terrible on audio platforms. Not that it's a judgment call, but it's just not their comfort zone. They actually much rather write blogs, and they much rather write long form social media posts and articles. And you know what? Good for them, because I write that stuff, and let me tell you, it is not the easiest form of content for me. It really isn't. I love going live. I love doing reels, which I just brought into my strategy a couple months ago on Instagram. I love podcasting. There's so many ways to touch your people and connect with them. So I want you to do it in a way that feels most comfortable to you. If you hate dancing on reels, don't do it. Do something else, because you could be successful without dancing on reels. I personally am a dancer. I love dancing on reels. And to know that I can get my content out there without having to sit at a blank screen and start typing and thinking and, putting the spaces and the emojis, all I have to do is hit play on a song and dance for 10 seconds. That's awesome. I love it. But some people don't. So if you're so introverted that you do not want to be dancing on camera, and then you say, well, Meliss does it, so I guess I need to do it, and then you go do it, you're not being authentic. And you're going to reach people who like to watch that stuff, not your people who might feel the same way as you do. So I don't want you to show up awkwardly in a format that you absolutely hate. I want you to love your business. Now, don't take this the wrong way and take it as you don't need to be visible. You don't need to show up online, because that's not true. But there are so many ways to do it. Pick the ones that feel the best to you. We want to see you. We want to hear from you, your authenticity, what you love, what makes you different, what makes you stand out, the uniqueness inside of you, because that is how you're going to shine your light. And shining your light means you are living your true life purpose. You are doing what makes you happy, what sparks joy, what brings others happiness and success and transformation, and of course, love. It's what makes this world go round. And you are special, and you are needed, and I want to see more of that. So I hope you take this podcast into consideration and you apply it to everything you do from now on. Shine your light. And I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Hey, coaches and healers, it's time to feel supported in your business. Head on over to our free community to get access to my best resources for free. I'm talking marketing tips, business strategy, feedback, and so much more. Join now at magneticmarketingmastermind.com. See you there.